So I am out here in nature again today, enjoying this beautiful scenery, as you can see, for a couple of reasons. First of all, I not having a great week, and not because my dreams aren't coming through, but because they are coming through at a much slower pace than I want them to become true at. So that is creating some anxiety, and anxiety tends to be my Achilles heel. So, how to overcome adversity? How to overcome adversity when uh, adversity isn't really there, right? When things are going to plan, we have plenty to be grateful for, yet we're frustrated because things aren't quite as we would like them to be. For me, one of the techniques is to come out here in nature, right? And center myself. The other technique that I use is to be incredibly proactive at creating opportunities. So while I'm waiting for certain things to happen, I continue to create opportunities. And that not only takes my mind away from what's not happening, but it stimulates it into creating opportunities that may not be there. Ideas, creativity just flows through my brains, right? My veins and my brains. I can't speak today. I'm stressed out. Really, I am. So, dealing with the stress and frustration, it's when you are in this state of mind, when things aren't moving us forward, it's really the number one priority, which is why I'm out here today. The second priority is to create other opportunities. And the third technique is to realize that adversity is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for improvement. It's a clue from the universe or from God to get us moving in a direction. Doesn't matter which direction unless it's backwards. That's the one direction we do not want to move on to, right? We don't want to move backwards. We always want to move forward. Adversity is a sign to gather momentum, to keep going forward, to keep doing or make adjustments to what you're doing. But do not lose sight of the goal. And today, my goal is way out there. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, so I forgot to mention one thing. That one thing was to be grateful. If you're looking at your Instagram account, chances are that you have a phone, you have a computer, you have a roof over your heads, or you have the ability to get there, right? There are so many people that have so much less than we do. Homeless people, people who've lost motor function, mental function, just are affected by anger, a million things. Be grateful. Start your day with gratitude because that also keeps us in focus of our goals, in focus of what we're doing, and allows us to achieve, what we're after, right? Which is success in whatever field, economic, love, whatever it is that we're looking for. It allows us, gratitude allows us to achieve, right? That's the first really thing, and I forgot to mention it earlier. And that's because I assume everybody's grateful. Well, not everybody's grateful. I forget to be grateful. And so the thing is, stop forgetting to be grateful because, that's when things start to slow down. That's the minute, this is true for me, the minute that I stop being grateful is the minute that things start falling apart. So that actually put me in a good mood. If you look at the video slightly earlier, just remembering this just put a smile on my face. And so, being grateful is definitely part of the equation for success, right? And for conquering adversity, making adversity an opportunity, and getting, gathering the momentum that you need to get where you want to go. And speaking of gratitude and asking things and being connected to nature, communing with nature or the universe or whatever it is. This reminded me of a song from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is called God Help the Outcasts. And it goes something like this. I'm not gonna sing it, I'm just gonna sort of recite some of the lyrics. It says, I don't know if you can hear me or if you're even there. I don't know if you would listen to a gypsum spray. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. And something, 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 weren't you an outcast too? Yes, you know, be an outcast, but do not think that just because you're an outcast, you don't have divine help or universal help. It is there. All we have to do is tap into it, have faith, ask for it specifically. Do not hesitate in being specific. Don't just ask for a house. Ask for a house that doesn't have a mortgage, where you'll be happy, that is not falling apart, that blah, 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 in a good neighborhood, etc. If you ask for a house, it'll have a mortgage. It'll be falling apart, and yeah, you'll have really noisy neighbors. Be specific about things. There's another element that I always forget because it's second nature as well to me, right? But it's called perfection. And perfection has to do with expectations and with how we operate in the world. Here's the problem with perfection. It diminishes the message. It diminishes the effort. And it's an unrealistic expectation because we are imperfect beings. We are incredibly imperfect. There could be a sign right here in the street that says, do not leave your trash there, and somebody will leave it there. And it's not always because they're not aware or whatever. It's just sometimes, you know, people aren't perfect. Things happen, right? Like, I don't know, there was a squirrel and they chased it. It doesn't matter. The point is, perfection is something that is ruining our lives, and it's ruining it in many different fields, not only in the professional field, but also in love, right? So, all right, well, I have some golfers here, so I better shut up, and then I'll continue. As I was saying, perfection is ruining our lives, right? Like, not only professionally, but also emotionally and our love lives. When we go online and swipe left and swipe right, we're looking for perfection. And without remembering that we are completely imperfect beings. So, and believe me, I do it too. I do it all the time, like swipe left, swipe left, swipe left, right? Rather than swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. Right? So the norm is swipe left rather than swipe right. It's who we are. Imperfection is what makes us special. Is it what makes us me, us, right? And if we don't learn to embrace imperfection, we will never succeed. We will always be alone. We will always be complaining about stuff. And we will always miss the opportunity to learn and to move forward, which is really the one thing that this video is trying to convey. Keep on moving forward, because that's the only way you're gonna get to where you want to go, which again in my case is still quite far away. That's it.